Hello there, it's Andy, your lonely libertarian citizen in Simi Valley, California. You know, right now it's the downtime of year. Everybody is kind of after, in between their holiday highs. You know, we had our Christmas, and now we're looking forward to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and Rose Bowls and various other things. Um, and that's all good. That's the great thing about America is that we have those kind of holidays, and we have times when we get together with our family annually, and we have a good respect for um, observing holidays. But there are a lot of things going on right now, and I'm just going to make mention of a few observations that I see. Um, One being that I've noticed food prices going up, and just to give you, it's not a big deal to most people, but I like A1 steak sauce, and it's getting really expensive to buy a bottle of it, and the bottles are getting smaller. It used to be that the smaller size, well, they had a real small size, about 8-ounce bottle. I don't see that in stores anymore. Now they have a 10-ounce bottle, and they used to have a 12-ounce bottle. The 10-ounce bottle is kind of becoming the small bottle, and then there's a 15-ounce bottle. Well, the 10-ounce bottle is $4.69 at Albertsons, and I think Vaughn's is just about the same price. So that's two of our grocery stores. I didn't check Ralph's, but that's expensive per ounce. 46 cents per ounce for steak sauce. It's almost getting as expensive as a steak. But anyways, it's like more than $8 a pound for steak sauce. But anyways, I took notice of that. I took notice of a lot of other things. I noticed that it's hard to find in the regular grocery stores salad dressing for less than $2 now. Most of the salad dressings are $2.59 and higher, and the El Cheapos are $2.59. And when you get to like the Ken's, which I like Ken's Steakhouse salad dressing, it's like $3.69 now for a bottle of it. So a lot of things have gotten more expensive. I noticed that the price of sugar went up, the price of rice went up. OROWEAT Bread, which is the one thing that we kind of like in our family. Well, it used to be $4.29 when I first came to California. It was $2.69 a loaf for the 20-ounce loaf. I think it's now it's $4.59. So it's almost at $5. It went up 30 cents from the last time that I was at the grocery store, and which was like a month ago. I mean, I don't do all the grocery shopping, but when I do go, and I guess maybe because I don't go all the time, I of course take this. It's like blaring, just how big the price increases are. So food inflation is happening. It's not being talked about in our right now, but it will be. And I would suggest that anybody who values their money should think about spending it on food things that last more than a year or two. Canned goods and bottled goods and bags of rice and staples. You should be thinking about stocking up, because I think we're going to be seeing higher food inflation. I mean, if you have your money in the bank, and everybody should have a little money in the bank, but if you have a little money in the bank and you're earning barely a percentage on it, well, if food is going up 10%, you're losing 9%. So it's actually behooves you to buy food, however much food you can in the space you can accommodate it for, that you have the amount of accommodating space, and fill it up. Buy as much as you can, and things that you're going to use anyways, and put it away. I'm also seeing the price of plastics go up. Seems like trash bags are just getting more and more expensive. Well, everybody needs to use them. So that's one thing you could buy ahead of time. Toilet paper, of course, is getting more expensive. But sometimes if you shop around, you can find those things cheaply. Like last night, I was able to find chunky chicken soup, or the chunky soups by Campbell's. And they're on a special sale, like a lost leader kind of sale at Albertsons. And so I bought 20 cans, and I just said, okay, I'm going to set it away, because that's a meal. That's 20 meals I put away. and I think they're on sale for $1.29. Then I got a coupon, so it brought it even down further. But things like that, crushed tomatoes, and I've noticed have gone up, gotten more expensive. If you like to make your own sauces, and so food inflation is something I'm seeing. The other thing I no one talks about, but the price of a newspaper's gone up. A year ago it was 50 cents. Now it's 75 cents around the board. USA Today is $1 now, so that's increased in price. So that's inflation. So what I would tell people right now is, if you can do it, the best thing you can do with your family, if you have a little extra money, don't spend the rent money on this, or the mortgage money, but the extra money that you have, probably be well spent buying foodstuffs, buying the staples and just putting it away. And that would be, the best thing you can do for your family right now, I think. I keep a little bit of extra food here at the store just in case of an emergency. And I've got a big pantry at home that I stock up, and a lot of canned goods, and the larger cans. I don't buy the real big cans, but because sometimes you end up not being able to make it all, and then you have to store it, in your refrigerator. But when I find the smaller cans on sale, or the like 28-ounce cans, I do buy those and put them away. And I try to. I personally think about 3 months is probably the bare minimum worth of food that anyone should have on hand. At least 3 months. That gives you time to figure things out if there is like hyperinflation. But of course, the Mormon Church would say, no, you need a year's supply. And in some cases, I do agree with them. You should have a big pantry at your house. And I've always grown up with having a lot of extra food around, as you can see. But in our household, we've always had extra food. We weren't although we do buy the things we use on a daily basis kind of fresh, but for a lot of things we have extra of. So that's my advice to you today. Buy food. It's can only get more expensive. And which I'll leave you with some Eisenhower dollars that came my way. I like big dollar coins. I think they're kind of neat. But these are Eisenhower dollars, and I will say, there was a time when this was the size of a dollar, and new dollars are a lot smaller. So that's inflation or deflation, inflation.